Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Mom. This is Mama's on the Boom here, and well, things are getting boring lately. That I not have a chance to think of something, man. It's like I'm bored already, and it's raining. I'm bored already, and it's raining. And I don't know why it's raining outside in Salisbury. I mean, I don't even know what to think. When it rains, it pours. It's Salisbury. I mean, I just gotta. Yep. Of course, you may not remember. Yes, of course, 3 days ago, I just got myself a new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra phone. I mean, my mom waited so long to buy a case for me, and I'm already got it because I think I'll receive it by I think in 4 days I'll receive it. Just a few days, yeah. I mean, you can see what the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra looks like, yeah? Just like any other phone here. Of course, you can see that I can do 60 frames per second, yeah? I can do 60 frames per second with Ultra HD, yeah. On wide frame, yeah. That's what I can do, yep. With it. Also in Pro Video, if I do it 60 frames per second also, it'll be ultra wide, yeah. I mean, if I do it ultra wide, it'll look dark. It'll look kind of dark, you know. So you're gonna need lighting. You're gonna need some lighting, you know, like that. See? Need some lighting for your phone. Yeah. And this as well. Yep. This is why the S21 Ultra will look even great. Except I can't change ISO. Nope. I mean, it's just like the iPhone 12 Pro Max, yeah. They can do it on ultra wide angle, yep. I mean, if I would dare switch phones, what would I do? I mean, what do I do now? I will switch phones. Ah, yes. Yes. What would I do? It looks like my light mod's going to need to be recharged. Yes. Because I recently heard there are some other store closings, yeah. I mean, I went to the Christiana Mall and I never filmed the elevators because it was closing. I mean, excuse me. I would have been filming the elevators in any other store, but that's okay. Let me go and get it charged up.
The puck levitates ever so slightly, made possible by a constant flow of air flowing from perforations in the playfield. The playfield is made from a
put a phone case. To put a waterproof phone case on, you gotta clean your screen first. Yeah, you gotta clean your screen. Make sure it's right. You gotta clean your screen first. So you gotta wipe it, then dry it, and then polish it. Then use a sticker to remove off any particles to make it look nice and clean. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Yeah. I mean, surely it's and I'm thinking, who would possibly want to film elevators? I don't even know who would want to meet up with me. I mean, it's like
so it doesn't seem that
Joshy Washy. Are you sitting up straight?
Thanks to my upright, it reminds me to sit up straight, which I guess means you don't have to remind me.
What?
This is the elevator at the Breakwater 1 condominium in Ocean City, Maryland. Oh, wow. That button has little to no resistance left. Another small elevator.
Okay, so then what's next for me? I'm still waiting for my next adventure.
Another small elevator.
I'm still waiting. I mean, somehow, I'm still even waiting to film me those elevators yet. But I have no idea where. There were some elevators. Where? I mean, let me try to invite somebody. Let me try to invite somebody.
after applying artwork,
Who would I want to invite?
resembles curved corner parts and links metal brackets to the side paper parts. He installs a bracket for a puck deflector in the center of the end panel and screws down the corner connectors. He sets the end panels in an upside-down position on the work surface and attaches the sideboards to the corner connectors.
So who should I?
This completes the table.
I don't even know what to think of. Besides, I would just put.
Is installed on the plywood floor. This will serve as an interior storage compartment. Next, a craftsman installs the pulley door and secures it into place. He mounts wire speakers that protect sound effects to a computerized optical system that tracks the puck's
Certainly, I may be able to.
Once the structure is fitted with wooden paddles, the game's flashing lights and sensor activators are installed. At another station, the team flips the playfield over and work on the back. One technician attaches the board of the open grooves, creating a chamber for airflow. The motor and fan are installed over the small opening.
And if anyone would join me on my live stream, I think, yeah.
And the playfield perforations. The playfield is.
I mean, let's see now. Let me. That was on.
Next, aluminum bumpers are attached to the table's border as a barrier for the puck during play. A technician installs roll puck deflectors on the ends.
Yep,
And
that's the
deflector cups. He installs a lock on each goal compartment. So
that's the phone case that my mom ordered for me. Said it would fit perfectly. It's compatible with any of them. It does have a clear back design, yeah. I mean, it's always full protection for your phone, slim as it gets, wireless charging, support reverse wireless charging, full protection for your phone. Yeah.
Imagine a visibly healthier pet in 28 days. Purina One natural ingredients in powerful combinations.
All I can think of was the reviews. Yep.
Try these Purina One True Instinct formulas for dogs.
But anyways,
They practice soccer, whatever that is, Nathan is working on. Nobody has time to cook. But
I don't even know where to go.
is the answer.
I mean,
Breadsticks is the easy way to feed the whole family in one box. My youngest wants to start a contest.
okay, so
This is
maybe I would have went to Ocean Pines and I would have taken the bus there. I would take buses there to Ocean City. What do I do? All the way I would walk. But that's a bad idea.
professional and so much more. So never settle for just any summer. Receive a credit of up to $3,500 through September 6th. Every customer has their own saving. This couple was on a camping trip when their windshield got chipped. They drove to Safeline for the same day repayment. With their insurance,
I mean, where would I even film elevators again? Over there must be Marina Village. Marina Village should have some Delaware elevators in it. Even the yacht club as well. There were some others too. But problem is the gate. Cherry Point, yeah. Well, it has Osprey Point, yeah. Osprey Point's the problem. You know why? Because of a gate. Osprey Point really closed.
Buddy and Duff are back after a life-changing event. Anything I'll ever be big and easy. And one win each. It's time to settle the score. Tiebreaker, let's do it, man. Oh, Buddy versus Duff. Tonight at 9 on Food Network and stream down on Discovery Plus.
The only housing community of all.
Artisans have worked with copper.
Forget this.
The metal is soft.
Forget us.
Easily cut, shape, and emboss. Unless sealed, copper's shiny surface naturally tarnishes over time, producing a warm, aged finish,
Forget us.
referred to as patina. These ancient copper sculptures are the work
And I never tried
of
those.
the imagination.
Never tried these
This style of
also.
work is designed to rotate on lines as lawn art or weather vanes.
Property.
When a customer commissions a sculpture, the artist draws the sculpture on cardstock, a
Nope.
thick type of paper.
Points reach. This is the only elevator I would have possibly filmed it.
When
But
cutting is
this won't be a problem at all, maybe.
the artist sketches the side view.
Sorry about that.
Uses smaller scissors to cut precisely along the line.
Sorry about that, guys. I just accidentally left. Still have no idea that many stores and restaurants are opening again.
He lays the pattern on a sheet of copper. Takes
Eh,
it down
haven't filmed much much
and
elevators.
traces it with a fine
I like it to do that, yeah.
The tracing must be precise for the sculptor's
I recently heard that the elevators at the Plaza condominium have newly modernized elevators. I mean,
since the sculpture will be two-sided. He cuts along the line with metal shears. First,
I mean,
cuts away the excess
they used to be old Delaware, but recently they've been modded
and right-sided
by
the sculpture.
Delaware.
The artist
They used to be old armor, but modernized by Delaware with
he taps a piece of stainless steel wire
atoms in it.
to create an island.
And I think English Towers, I don't know about English Towers.
Designed for sketching leather.
Nobody's ever filled this elevator
He
before.
recesses the head
Uh,
so that on the reverse side, the front of the sculpture, the head will appear raised.
I mean, English Towers does have Delaware elevators, you know, and they have innovation roofs.
The artist hammers the back of the wing, gradually contouring
Claremont Resort.
feathers.
I would have tried this, and maybe Atlantis. Maybe I could have filmed
He
this
uses
elevator.
different tools to
And also
create
maybe
flavor
going
effects.
Sands or Three.
This
Three?
technique of hammering
I mean,
the knife
I have no idea how Adaz elevators filmed the elevator in the Rainbow Condo. I mean,
is called
it's like I'm seeing Deja Vu. It's not Deja Vu. You haven't done High Point South or High Point North yet, no. Because of this. I have to go. I would have to park at the mall.
prevent solder from adhering. Then he uses a blowtorch to to melt silver-based solder onto the copper around the perimeter of the part. This step is called soldering, as the sculpture will be fully soldered later. He pre-solders the back.
I never forgot that my sister and I drove around. In fact, I never tried filming this elevator on the street.
Next, he lines the metal parts and heats them with the torch. This melts the solder along the perimeter, fusing the pieces together. In areas where the sides are too far apart to be fused, he solders a small copper patch.
Because I think this one in the Huron Drive also has a notice elevator in this one.
He repeats this process for each
Also has a
sculpture.
notice elevator.
Once all the sections are assembled, he solders them to each other. The wing fits into a thin channel and he hammered it to the body of the sculpture. He melts the solder in the channel to produce a neat and even seam. To display
Now,
the copper sculpture,
where is
use it as a
Ah,
wing.
yes.
The artist solders a ball bearing inside a copper tube, then attaches it to the body of the sculpture.
I haven't done Ocean
The
Breeze
tube
for a long
slides
time.
over a rod
Only
so it can be set
Versailles.
on the ground or mounted on the roof.
I mean, sure, yeah, I remember every single elevator I filmed here. I haven't tried other hotels, Silver Moon. Nope. Never tried these. Never tried Anchorage, condos. Yeah. Because I would have said, behold, this is the elevator at the Covington Towers condominium. Whatever it is.
Glass bottles.
Or I would have said, behold, these are the elevators. Yes, that's right. And I have no idea that Camelot A and B have newly modernized elevators.
Whether they're colored or clear, glass bottles and jars are great.
This is
No trees die to make this eco-friendly.
terrible.
Glass
Modernized elevators, hot. I don't know why.
Recycle glass endlessly. And making it uses less energy than producing metal or plastic. The recipe for glass combines about
What if-
natural raw materials, but the main ones are
Ah, yes.
sales.
I remember filming this elevator. I mean, breakwater one, maybe.
The soda helps melt the silk evenly.
And I would have tried the Four Seasons condo if I were you.
A lifetime content of about 10% makes the finished glass more durable.
Ah, yes.
They combine these
Breakwater one and breakwater two.
glass called polymer.
I don't even know which elevator I want to film at. Yes.
The factory's equipment.
How would I even be kind to people? Always
Over the full day, the fiery
see time, maybe. Wait, I bet.
producing the liquid. That's the consistency of honey.
Maybe.
The molten glass pours up the front.
C7 tree. Can we see that retreat? A scenic elevator? Maybe. It has ocean dunes.
Each cob is the exact amount required to make one
This is
polymer
one too.
truck. They drop
Even
glass called
Captain's quarters, maybe.
them to troughs that feed them to
Then over there must be the Fenwick Inn. I mean, I'm Lobo never filmed this one. Or in this, or the other way around, whichever it is. The next time I'm going to might be filming those
In a matter of
kinds.
seconds, it comes out as what's called a parison. A miniature
And
version of the final
I
bond.
don't know what my next move is.
Each parison moves into a blow mold. The cavity-
Now, if you excuse me, I have to go use the loo. I'll be right back. Okay. Yep.
This month, protect your ride with great oil deals
Oh.
at Napa. Get a jug of
Oh well then.
for $18.99 or get $10 back.
Yeah, I see why there's a hurricane coming and it's headed up to Massachusetts. And I don't even like hurricanes. I mean, I don't even know why would there be a hurricane coming. And I mean, it just diverted away and then it went up all the way to Massachusetts. Maybe it went through New York.
Introducing the first ever AT4 premium engine foam. That's professional grade.
I mean,
GNC. Search for images.
some of the I don't know what happens if I dare film these all in apartment complexes. I mean,
What's so extreme about the dream? Reese's extreme. How about all the Reese's you could dream of? Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter topping, and chocolate top, all in the world famous Reese's sauce. No rush. Get it delivered.
I mean, I had no idea that it's going to hit Massachusetts. That hurricane here. I think that hurricane is going to hit Massachusetts. I mean, I never filmed any others in Connecticut or somewhere in Massachusetts. I forgot about those days. And I knew Hurricane Henry is. I never forgot about Hurricane Henry. And now it's all the way over there in New York and Massachusetts. I like the looks of it. Hurricane Henry. Yeah.
The world of songs.
Now I can see how this is going to happen.
Big songs and
When there are hurricanes coming.
Hacksaws and hair saws. They all have their specific purpose. Hacksaws are chiefly for cutting metal or other materials. So what keeps hacksaws on the cutting edge?
New York. Yes.
Hacksaws come in many shapes and sizes. Companies make hacksaw blades.
Besides,
Range of steel alloys.
I just figured why.
Fits into a machine.
I don't know how this happens. We might be linked to this storm here. I mean, maybe it must have. I don't know how that hurricane diverted from Maryland. I mean, just being stuck in the house. I mean, my mom is always trying to clean the kitchen. Yeah. Therefore, he's bought me the case. Now I'm gonna get it by just 4 days. And on Thursday, yeah. Never bothered filming elevators in Philadelphia.
This hacksaw model is a 24-point blade, which means there are 24 teeth to every inch. Workers use a ordinary paintbrush to remove
There's nothing I can do now. There's nothing I can do now. Just eat. I recently heard many stores are closing.
Next, the separator
I don't know what to do. Just man, figure out where to film elevators at.
The machine bends the teeth to
It's like I'm stuck in a house with this hurricane.
It'll enable the blade to
Oh, I ordered
dozens of songs, preventing it from jamming. Now it's time to harden the teeth. The factory does this by heat treating the metal. A worm gear aligns the blades and her heating coil. In this process, the electromagnetic heating coil heats the teeth to temperatures as high as 2200 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the type of metal. This takes no more than 2 seconds.
Since nobody here wants to be my live stream, I'm certain
The surrounding air pulls them down over the next several
This
hours.
elevator.
This phase is called air quenching. The blades are now ready for printing. An offset printing press applies ink to raised lettering on a cylinder. That cylinder transfers the ink to strips mounted on another cylinder. These strips then print the company name, the blade length, and the number of teeth per inch on the side of the blades. Now the machine inserts the blades in groups of 5 in the slots called fingers. The fingers rotate the blades and place them on a conveyor belt.
Well, in the world, you must learn to applaud her. Survive must learn
The machine raises the
survive
blades
must
and
learn
takes
to
them
applaud.
together in one
I believe that's
This makes
saying
it
that
easier to transport them to another
Um,
factory where production continues.
last
Next, the hexos frame, the component that holds the blade. Workers
Yeah.
place the frame components in a jig. Rotating the
Yes. Yes.
A robotic welder fuses the components.
I wonder what do you think of this elevator in this apartment complex, eh? Think it look like a Schindler? Maybe it would. I mean, it's like I've seen something else.
Workers fit the two halves of the grid with a side welder that fuses them
It's
using
like I'm
high-frequency
seeing
waves.
Schindler elevators
The
all
sound waves
over.
create friction at the seam. This generates enough heat to melt the parts together. Now the frame is ready for the blade. An automatic device tightens a wing nut to put tension on the blade. A final quality control check. With each randomly selected blade, the testing machine cuts through a block of stainless steel. The machine performs this test 6 times per blade. Then the computer calculates the average number of strokes. If the average falls within the norms for this particular model, the bouncer gets the thumbs up.
Every customer has a same light story. This couple was on a camping trip when their windshield
Ah.
they drove to same light for a same-day rotate. And with their insurance,
Honestly, like this,
that's
I mean,
you can trust.
all I see here are Otis elevators. Of course, these. I think in the apartment complex that they have Otis elevators. Otis elevators. Ha. Could be too risky for me, but I mean, it's just like always, whenever I find any elevators. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Yes. Think, 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 think.
Where everything just seems to go your way. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a number on today. What's so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Bouquet? How about all the Reese's
You
Extreme?
kidding?
Reese's
Ah.
Peanut Cups, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter topping, and chocolate topping. All of the world famous DQ sauce. Rush. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
It's moving, Jane.
Ah, look at this elevator.
Yes, it's busy moving through Xfinity Internet and TV services.
Ah, yes.
But what have you been doing for the last 2 hours?
Through your Xfinity services, now they can smile. Xfinity makes moving easy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Get started today.
If anyone has remembered this elevator, then yup, Adams, check. Adams? Check.
Save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 limited edition smartphone, plus 0% interest for 24 months and free premium delivery. Benefits and fun. Money into a hard back. After life-changing events, anything around will be making easy. And age, it's time to settle the score. Time breaker, let's do it, man.
Okay.
Money versus stuff. Tonight at 9 on Food Network and stream now on Discovery Plus. HGTV tonight.
Yep. I think this elevator may look like Westinghouse to me or any other brand it is. Let's go second. Yes, that's right. If you would have guessed this brand, I mean, I don't know if I do elevator trivia, but I forget what I said about elevator trivia.
Jobs are designed to intimidate. Incredibly, back in the 1960s, the first mass goalies were ridiculed by fans who viewed the mass as a sign of weakness. It was a case of adding insult to injury.
Elevators. I'm all about elevators. I'm all about Yu-Gi-Oh. Who knows?
So their father proved to be sidelined by a serious injury. They start with a plaster member of an average Joe.
I'm a genius.
They plug the mouth hole with plasticine. This ensures that the mold won't spring any leaks while they fill it with plaster of Paris.
I've never been to a condo building with a lot of floors.
They let it dry for half an hour. Then they pull off the initial mold to reveal the solid impression. They press plastic onto specific areas. This mimics the foam safety guards that cushion every mess. The final result is called a plug, and it will be used to make a two-part compression mold. After applying the black sealant, they polish it smooth, eliminating
Sorry about that. This is my allergies.
Over at another station, a worker protected dog
What's up with allergies? I hate.
He cuts and layers sheets of it, then draws patterns onto the top one, spacing the shapes closely together to minimize waste. The goal is to score 100 goalie masks from one roll of material. Using a disc cutter, he slices through 25 layers of the fiberglass fabric. Then he stacks various composite fabrics, several of the fiberglass one, and patches of Kevlar for reinforcement. Kevlar can absorb so much impact, it's also used to make bulletproof vests. He places more fabric over the Kevlar. He spreads an epoxy on each layer.
Anyone has remember these? I think they were modded.
As he continues to layer it.
Who would want to film those? I'm not sure who. I'm not sure who would want to film those elevators.
He's laminating on the pieces
This apartment complex.
He trims
Yeah, maybe they're big, maybe they're not big at all.
And then places the inside portion of the mold into the outside one. The wet fabric is now sandwiched between two mold pieces. He lowers a 1-ton press to compress the layers of fabric as the resins between them continue to form a bond. He adds some clamps to keep things tight. After 20 minutes, he pries the laminated fiberglass shell out of the mold. This is one very tough shell. It's the raw form of the goalie mask, but it still needs a lot of work. So it's over to the trimming and grinding station. He places a trim jig over the shell. Using a high-speed router, he cuts an opening for the cage.
Or maybe these guys. I'm not sure what are they, but yep, I'm not sure what are they, but maybe they were original modern. It's like I'm seeing something not cool at all. As I've realized that maybe I should go check out Franklin Mills Mall, whichever it is. Let me go check out Franklin Mills Mall. I mean, I think Franklin Mills is now Philadelphia Mills. Philadelphia Mills Shopping Mall. Rival. Right. Yeah. Philadelphia Mills. And then there's Burlington. That's where they have that Otis elevator in there. And over there, AMC Theater. I never thought of these kind of stuff. Oh, those. Yeah, this kind of stuff.
So if you're shopping for a truck today, here it is.
I mean, I love it when I became an elevator enthusiast. I like to go hunting for elevators. All I think about was hunting for elevators, not filming. I mean, it's like I am being an expert hunter of elevators. I like saying glory on elevator hunting. Glory on. Right. I do it. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm here to keep life simple.
Yeah, simple. All new Innovation Island, tonight at 8 on HGTV.
And I was thinking more about irony. Yes. Irony. Yes. Irony.
The makers of Goalie Mask.
I've been thinking more of irony in elevator filming.
The Goalie Mask has become a canvas for some very bold designs and colors. It's a kind of psychological tactic to intimidate the other team. And it also scores points with the fans who have a great job. They prep the mask by roughing it up with a rubber sander. Then they pour the silver into a container. The technician wears a charcoal respirator. The are toxic. He adds the activator.
Stevenson Terrace.
And stirs the sealer together.
But I still, well, too bad, Otis elevator fan. Oh, Elevators of Steel City by Elevators of Steel City recently retired. Yeah.
Computer graphics created with Sidelab software are sent to a
Not-
client that cuts out a piece of vinyl paint mess.
Not Elevators of Steel City by Otis Elevator Fan 102. Elevators of Southeastern Pennsylvania. Yeah, not Elevators of Steel City by Otis Elevator Fan 102. Elevators of Steel City by Otis Elevator Fan 102. Yeah, he retired. Yes, Elevators of Southeastern Pennsylvania retired. Not Steel City by Otis Elevator Fan 102. Yes, that's right. He retired. Elevator Southeastern Pennsylvania. And retired from.
This process is all about their patterns and color.
You down.
I am free. I'm free. Hey,
I'm sure I'm gonna miss
don't you love that speaker? It's my
him
favorite.
so much. I'm gonna miss him a lot, yeah.
Next, an artist airbrushes some shadowing onto the now very visible image of a leaf.
Because I was gonna get more cards to make my new death profiles, but I haven't had enough money yet.
And it's time for a really neat effect.
Now I can see how this is gonna end for me.
Then he mixes it with paint, and the water droplets catch the paint. He blasts it with a heat gun. The water evaporates, but the paint dries in droplet form, giving the mask a frosty look. He airbrushes a drop shadow around some lettering.
It's like I'm trying to figure out where to go next.
And now all is revealed as he peels away the white.
Yeah.
The golden mask is showing its true
Hold up.
colors. But wait, a little touch-up job is needed. He traces
I never
the
tried
pattern
filming those elevators.
and then transfers it
One
over
of those
to the board.
apartment complexes
He
here.
cuts out with a utility knife. Then he aligns it with the shape on the mask and precisely airbrushes around it. The smudge
Philip
disappears.
Murray House.
With the final clear cut, this man. And now it's time to put all the pieces together. She screws on the stainless steel cage and applies a little glue to
Murray
reinforce
House.
the back foam cushion.
Like,
And then she moves on to the back plate. She threads the harness through the back plate to the front of the mask. The harness is elastic, so it gives the mask some flexibility. Now it's ready for some ice time. And with their very
Bromley
special
House
jobs,
Park.
these masks all say the pump
Easy
stops
as
here.
pie. I will try filming this set.
If you have any comments about the show, or if you'd like to suggest topics for future shows, drop us a line at sciencechannel.com/Alex
Oh. Recently, I heard they built a new Panera bread over there. They built a new Panera bread over there. I mean, because of that, the old one was demolished, and I think they
Three-wheel electric bikes. Skin cream.
I mean, Aldi was built after you, though.
Patio heaters.
Sadly, no one. I might want to end the live stream, but I think I'm gonna have to end the live stream here if no one's chatting to me about anything. But so sorry about that. Anyways, thanks everyone. This is Mama Son and Boom. Over.